this question is asking us to divide two polynomials. It says for the function f of x is equal to x cubed minus 4x squared plus 5x minus 2, what is the remainder when f of x is divided by x minus 3? There are a few ways you could go about this problem. You could do long division, dividing our polynomial by this factor, or we could use synthetic division, and I'll show that way. Synthetic division is generally a little bit quicker, but we need to understand what it's doing for us. And in this case, we're just being asked to find the remainder. So the last piece of the division, what's left over after dividing. So to set up synthetic division, you use the value that would make the factor equal to 0. So in this case, what value of x makes x minus 3 0? And that would just be 3. So you can set this up in different ways, but often you put the value you're going to use to divide separate from everything else. And so that goes in this little half box. And then the coefficients of your polynomial go across the top here. So again, the coefficients are what's being multiplied in front of the x. So we have 1, -4, 5, and then this constant term is -2. The first move in performing synthetic division is to always drop the first coefficient value. So I'm going to drop the 1 down. I put a line here just to create some separation for the operations we have. And then you multiply that value by whatever you have in the box here. So 3 times 1 gives us 3, and that goes here. Then you always add when you're above the line. So -4 plus 3 is -1. When you're below the line, you multiply. -1 times 3 is -3. Above the line, we add. 5 plus -3 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And now we're above the line again, and -2 plus 6 is 4. Okay, in another context or in a different situation, we could kind of explain more what is happening there, but that's the process of synthetic division. And the question's asking us, what is the remainder when we do that division? And so the remainder is always the piece at the end that's left over, and in this case, it's that value of 4. So the remainder that we get is 4, and we can find that in choice K.